The podcast has to go through its intro. Yeah, it's got all that nice stuff now. I worked on it. Hey, everybody. Welcome to P.Switch Podcast. This is first one of the year. Hooray! Everyone, 2018 happened, and it's been kind of a Swampfire already.
Swampfire?
Swampfire.
Is that a term?
No.
I've never heard that before.
Dumpster fire.
Dumpster fire.
Swampfire. That'd be tough in a swamp.
Swamp ass. I've never heard of a swamp
You've never
fire.
seen a swamp catch fire?
Okay,
You
it's
have?
Not,
Yeah.
it's not like
There's
a...
no.
Where do you hang out?
You're in Finley. Finley's technically a swamp.
He's talking like a Kermit the Frog, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
He's in the swamp.
Either way, first podcast of the year, we're going to be talking about what we're kind of happy about coming out in 2018, what we're excited about, and we haven't introduced him yet. I think it's Dr. Fuzzy Boots.
That is.
That's his official name, as given to him by the Emperor, which he does everything for. Correct?
Correct.
And also is George Costanza.
Yeah. New tradition here on the podcast. When we have a new guest on, we have them run down their top 3 games and one game they absolutely hate. So, Mr. Fuzzy,
When
That's
did
a
that
new
get
tradition.
installed?
did I not just say new tradition?
You didn't even run it by us.
Well, he knew about it, actually.
Yeah, he told me about this. I guess it's a new thing.
I
I'm
mean,
surprised.
we're
I guess
not-
we're doing something next
Yeah,
year.
we're
Yeah.
not being...
I guess we don't need to be here.
Going off the rails. Want to hit us with those games, though?
Sure. The
So, John, how's life
top
for
3
you?
for myself
Why is the
is
phone ringing?
Final Fantasy VII. What else did I say? You asked me about that.
I think it was Final Fantasy VII. I'll pull up my phone really quick. See if I can find it.
My top 3 games.
Oh.
I kind of changed quite a bit.
Here, I'll pull it up really quick for you.
God, this is
Boy,
really
we're
bad.
off to a good start.
Yeah,
I know, this is great.
here's
It's
the,
like a swamp fire.
You know what? I'm just happy I haven't said something stupid enough for him to throw the fake brick at me yet.
Yeah, he's saving that for a special occasion.
It's coming.
It's coming. You know that thing's coming for you.
The most hated game I have though is Halo ODST.
ODST, really?
Yes, because the storytelling is absolutely garbage in that game.
See, everyone I know really liked it. Is it ODST or is it Reach that everyone really likes?
I didn't like either.
ODST's not bad.
I like
did
Halo
not
Wars.
like
That
it.
wasn't bad. Other than that, the rest of the
Halo Wars
series
is
I just
alright.
don't care about.
Halo 3
Yeah,
is my jam.
Ju-ju-ju-ju.
And Halo 2. What were your 3 favorite games?
Yeah, he started with Final Fantasy VII. And all I can see is you trying to get banned from a 40K page.
Oh yeah, that happened. I left that willingly because it
There
was
you
just
go.
stupid. Top 3.
Brian has to tell him.
Yeah.
I know. It's pretty
Thank
bad.
you for having me on this awesome podcast.
It is a pleasure to be here.
Blink and smile.
Yeah. So, Final Fantasy VII, obviously my top overall was my first RPG when I got into gaming. Next up would have been actually the Gears of War series. Gears of War 2 was actually one of my favorites. And then finally, Gears of War 3 after that. So I enjoyed both of those.
New age gamer.
And it happens.
Final Fantasy VII, 20-year-old game, new age. Got it.
Well, you know, John doesn't give a shit about Final
I get
Fantasy,
I
so-
always forget if it's not in plastic, John doesn't care.
I got 3 phone calls this week to the store saying, "Do you take or do you buy old retro systems?" I'm like, "Sure." Well, great, because I got a PS3 I want to bring in. I'm like, hold on. 3 different people. That's not retro.
That's not retro at all.
You should at least ask him if it's backwards compatible.
I
Yeah.
like, I told him, you know what you need to do? You need to take it, find a Swampfire, and throw it in it. Crap.
That is
PS3.
officially the title of this podcast.
Swampfire.
Swampfire.
All right, I'll
Hashtag
go with that.
Swampfire 2018.
Yeah, needed an
Dab.
Oh, you did a dab without me.
I
Wait,
will
you guys
not
dab on
participate.
this?
So
We do now.
Yeah,
I
we do
won't- I
now.
won't
Ever since
participate.
You missed it because you left early.
Yeah, we're
New Year's Eve, Brian.
Here-
has
here's
found
how
a
it
new
works
obsession
now,
with
folks.
dabbing.
What's dabbing?
We have sections now of the
We can't do
podcast.
What kids?
The first section is basically
Great kids.
what's been going on in our lives in the 2 weeks between, and what we've been playing. Second part is our middle section, which this year is most anticipated stuff. Third section is kind of a weird news, and like if anyone ever has a question, we'll try to answer it best we can. Obviously, we don't have any of those because we're just trying out this format right now. So I think, well, what did you guys get for Christmas? Because we haven't broadcasted since December 12th.
John, what
John?
did you get for Christmas?
I genuinely don't remember.
So he got lots of goodies. Good job, Kayla.
John got all the best
Wait,
things.
come back to me.
All right.
So we'll start on the other end.
Yeah, all right. I mean, I was spoiled this fucking Christmas.
You did.
Dude, I brand new PS4 because I've gone through a couple of them
Did
now.
I tell you your parents even came to me for like what to get?
Yeah,
you?
they've talked to me about that.
Your
yeah.
mom messaged me.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
With a bunch of different games. Like, I mean, I honestly should throw like what I did pickups for in December because I have like a mass of stuff, including like Lunar 2. I got the collector's edition of that done, and a bunch of just PS1 stuff. Yeah, and other than that, a bunch of video games. I started getting into Warhammer 40k thanks to this Apple. And
always glad to take all your extra money and throw it in another hobby.
yeah, basically. And yeah, I guess when you're this far out, it's like it's just all part of the stuff already, so you don't think about it.
It's only been like 2 weeks, guys. 3 weeks.
It's been a month.
There's
This third week of January, and then the last week of December. So that's a month. Excuse you. All right.
I don't want to work here anymore.
You don't work here.
You getting paid?
I wish.
All
right.
He has to pay me to be
Speaking
here.
of
Appearance
people
fee.
getting paid to do nothing, AJ, what'd you get for Christmas?
Why am I next? Why is Rob next?
Because he's Mr. Fuzzy Boots.
I don't
Who's
feel
Rob?
like- Well, I got a Bullet Club jacket, which is super cool. I got the old original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers flip head figures.
Oh, I've
they
got a couple
they
of them.
re-released those, so I got the green one because I'm hoping to see JDF at Indie PopCon this year.
Mhm.
So I got that. I got a couple of those Walmart Gamer Loot Crate boxes. I got Mario and Zelda. The really cool present I got this year was Holly's mom made me a picture book of like all the pictures of her from like childhood and like from baby to like teenager, and it's just the best. So anytime anybody comes over to my house now, it's like sitting on my coffee table. I'm like, oh, you need to go through that book because it's just hilarious. Because it's just like some of them are just like adorable and some of them are just
Awful, but in the best way.
yeah.
Are we lagging?
I'm sure we are.
What else did I get?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, my
It
Christmas
happens.
present to myself, since you're talking about pickups, I got a Futurama on the Xbox finally, after looking for it for a very long time. And John and Kayla gave me a Parappa the Rapper for PS1, because that's one of my favorite games.
Mhm. Oh, that.
And Brian got me a Ghost
Yeah,
Bottle.
and John also picked us up this brand new webcam, so while our podcast actually doesn't look like trash.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the people on it do, but the picture quality.
It's not trash, it has been upgraded to a Swampfire.
There's
I'm
there's
Swampfire. Hold on, good.
So there's weeb trash and then there's video gamer Swampfire.
I am googling Swampfire.
Rob?
All right, Rob.
Oh shoot! Well, let's see. I guess really all I have is pickups, just because no one ever buys me stuff for Christmas. So I know, depressing and sad news.
I gave you that banjo not that long ago.
And then
I
you gave
want
him the
that.
game.
No, you didn't buy banjo. I gave you banjo.
I thought Banjo was included in the price. Okay, well,
No.
well, AJ gave me Banjo Kazooie for Christmas. Also a super dirty copy, and I had to sit down and clean it up.
It was free. What do you want?
Shots fired.
That's my running gag. Dirty games, apparently.
Yeah, your running gag is calling people out on their dirty games.
Hey now.
Hey
Let's
now.
not go that route.
Now let's talk about that.
But see, I picked up Nintendo 2DS, so that's it's not
You got
too bad.
2DS XL. You gotta be
Yeah, so it's like
specific.
2DS.
You didn't get the big.
I got the special fancy folding one.
Not the one shaped like a slice of bread.
Yeah, I didn't get that one because it just seemed awkward. But not gonna lie, I don't know. I'm still getting used to the 3DS. It just seems so I don't know, it just seems, I don't know, a lot wider than what I'm used to with either the Game Boy Advance or the Game Boy.
I just restarted the stream for us on
You
this end.
refreshed
Like,
it.
yeah, I refreshed it.
So, still getting used to that. The battery life, I'm still kind of on the fence about. Not too impressed because I've been playing my Game Boy Advance SP. It's still
Yeah, that thing kind of holds on forever.
that thing can go about 6 hours on a charge, and the 3DS, the 2DS doesn't maybe goes about half that. So
the Vita also has a great battery, but you don't play anything on it, so whatever.
then I decided to start picking up some stuff from my childhood too. Picked up a bunch of Goosebumps books that I'm buying on Amazon. I know, weird and strange. Talk about literature on a video game stream.
That's fine. I like reading. John doesn't.
I would put money down I've read more than you.
So
I'm not gonna take that bet because you seem like you go on random spurts of reading stuff like sucking. What's his name?
yeah, he has a bunch of chess
Steven.
books too.
I can't think of his last name.
Stephen.
King?
King. Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't.
Actually, I don't like King. I'm more of an Edgar Rice Burroughs fan.
All right.
So that's what I've added for me for Christmas.
I
guess.
wouldn't buy R.L. Stein, but
We're back to you, dear.
I got a bunch of odds and ends. Like I got a new wallet. I get a new wallet every year for my mother-in-law. I got socks.
What have you been?
Oddly enough, we don't really buy video games
Not anymore.
for us.
It's
Yeah.
because you hate video games now.
I mean, last year I think for Christmas we bought Samson for ourselves, maybe.
And then sold it 6 months later.
Yeah, and then flipped it for double what I paid. So, yeah, lots of odds and ends. Oh, I got a new Binky.
Binky.
What those are called?
That's
Yeah.
what I call it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My popper.
Because he likes to suck on it.
I'll say, have you been playing anything at least? Any of you guys? I'll say I've been playing Yakuza 0 because I have a hard on for those games.
And these guys know this, I decided to play through Breath of the Wild again because I deleted my save file, which I had already beaten the game on. So I decided to beat it again, and then I did on accident. I didn't actually mean to go fight Ganon yet, but I did. So now I'm just running around doing nothing in it. I think I'm going to get the DLCs tonight, just so I have something to do. That's it.
Did you?
Well, last Sunday, me and you streamed Not a Hero.
Yeah, that
And
was.
I bought that, so I played a little bit of that. I also bought Battle Chef Brigade on the Switch. I'm playing that. I'm still not too sure about it, but it's alright.
The art style looks cool.
Yeah, the art style's nice, but I'm still getting used to like the whole like it's a fighting game and it's a puzzle game at the same time and managing my time and all that. So I've been playing that, and me and Holly have been playing Monopoly on the Switch, which I am dominant at.
Any other thing you've been playing, Rob?
I've been doing the God of War series. I started up.
I want to try that. I watched a video recently where he has to fight his brother Hercules.
No, I'm not there yet.
I watched that fight.
Spoilers.
I don't know what it was.
Spoilers, Jesus.
But I watching that, it actually looked interesting to me.
Well,
I've
the new
heard-
PS4 one, which it's a totally like different control style, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you're not interested in Greek pantheon, this is Norse.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna discuss that a little bit later on. For I want to do the most anticipated games.
Yeah.
So.
Spoiler alert, God of War's on his list.
Spoiler!
Oh, hey, it was on Wikipedia when I was looking it up real quick, just to kind of look at it real quick.
I just googled Pat Contry's most excited games for 2018. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Because Pat Contry's the best.
Yeah.
Let's,
I mean,
let's
I really
not get
think
into
he is the
bashing
best.
someone that could basically get us screwed over on this one.
I bought his book.
You read his book?
I bought it.
Was it cheaper than 2-ply?
No.
All right. Well, let's move on.
Swampfire.
Let's move on out of the Swampfire of the beginning part.
I'm grumpy.
Yeah, he's been grumpy all day.
Hey, I'm Grump.
No, the wrong
Oh, is
show.
that not our show?
No, no, it's everyone get aboard the steam train. Choo
Choo
choo.
choo.
Everybody jump in
Alright.
the swamp fire.
Everyone fall into the Swampfire. Choo choo. All right, so I guess we're gonna move on. Really on our middle section for the week. What are you guys excited about this year?
Well, What are we starting on?
Let's start with
Games.
no,
don't start with...
games is what everyone's expecting
Don't
from
start
us.
with the main event, John.
How about TV?
It's like wrestling. You gotta like have the small things, and then you do the
Yeah,
big event.
I said everything was a go on this.
Okay,
Okay,
TV,
well,
let's
hold on.
see.
He's not excited about House of Cards. I know that much.
Oh, Lord, that hurts.
So, TV-wise, all I'm excited for is Ring of Honor every week. That's it. I literally don't watch anything on TV.
I
so-
just kind of throw shows in there.
They're bringing back Sister Sister. Do you remember Sister Sister?
They are?
They're rebooting it.
Oh, they are.
Is it with the same people?
Yeah, Tia
Oh.
and Tara Tamari or whatever.
I wonder if they're gonna have their brother in there.
Because
Oh.
Roseanne reboots this year too. That's
I'm actually
that's
interested
right.
in the Roseanne
yeah,
reboot,
I am
actually.
too. I'll give
I
it.
like
I love Roseanne.
I heard they're acting like the last season didn't happen. At
I was
all,
gonna say, like, how do you?
where they won the lottery and crap.
Right. Yeah. It's like, oh, Dan died of a heart attack. and
Yeah,
He's been dead for a year. This whole thing was just a dream sequence. Like, what?
pretty much. Yeah. What else is coming back? A lot of Netflix originals. I'm really excited that are gonna be coming back.
Castlevania's coming back.
Yeah,
this year.
yeah, Castlevania does come back this year. You get
Orange is
another
the New
8
Black.
episodes of that.
And I've only watched the first
I'm-
season.
I like
I am way behind on Netflix originals.
Yeah, Holly
stuff.
really wants me to watch Stranger Things.
Stranger
Wait,
Things
you haven't
season
seen that
2.
yet?
I haven't watched any of it.
Stranger Things season 1 was really good. What I've watched in season 2, which is like the first 2 episodes, has been pretty decent.
I recommend it. I recommend
there's-
you keep going with it.
Yeah.
There's always talk, and they're saying, "Oh, this year of a Sons of Anarchy spinoff
Yes.
I've heard about
Yeah.
about the Mayans."
Yeah.
Now I don't know if it's actually gonna happen, but they talk about it all the time.
It's apparently been greenlit, so it's happening.
Oh boy, I don't know how
I'm
to feel,
gonna-
but I'll watch it.
I'm gonna get my weeb trash out of the way really quick, which is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure season 5, One Punch Man season 2, and My Hero Academia season 3.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's out of the way.
Do
I also have a new show that's coming out called
I? No, not yet.
what is it? Patrick Melrose. I can't remember my own handwriting. Which is Benedict Cumberbatch basically playing
I'm in.
this. You are really just
Better
off
to
that.
Cumberbatch, I'm in.
He's your bae.
Name one thing he's been in that sucks.
Doctor Strange was not
I
great.
was gonna say that.
Doctor Strange was not bad.
It wasn't bad, but it was not.
It's not Marvel quality.
Okay, no, it's exactly Marvel.
He
quality.
did good
It's-
in the role with what he
Yeah.
was given.
Yeah, I just think Marvel's kind of.
The Imitation Game. Let's talk
Yes.
Sherlock.
I haven't watched it a
Yeah,
lot.
Sherlock was
You ever watch
pretty good.
Sherlock? You're not allowed to talk about Ben. I'm a Cumberbatch.
You're not allowed. I'm a Cumberbatch.
You're not allowed to talk about it. Sherlock.
But no, he basically plays this adult who is addicted to like opiates and drinking and everything because he had this really fucked up childhood where his dad like never paid any attention to him. Like, I guess he breaks a glass and like his hands are bleeding. And he's like, says like,
Doctor
and
Strange.
whatever. It is, but he's like 6. Mario, what are you doing?
It's a ghost.
But people are like, he's going to therapy and all this shit, and he's just like, no. He just seems like a snarky prick, and it looks fun. So I'm all in on it. It's going to be in
Boy,
Stars.
I wasn't ready for the TV show one. Because there's a lot that I watch.
Yeah, you're a watcher guy.
I love the Blacklist. I'm not even caught up on what's out currently though.
Yeah, my mom's kind of addicted to it too.
There's talk of bringing The Office back.
Yeah.
Really?
There
That's
is
my
talk
goal
of
for
that.
this year. Is I want to finish the original series because I've watched like up to like season 6.
Oh, it's so.
Like
funny.
after Steve Carell leaves, I'm like, yeah.
I've watched like 6. Well, just suffer through while Will Ferrell's there. It's not that long, and then it gets good again.
Will Ferrell showed up in the office.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's so good.
I've never really sat down for The Office. I've heard it's super good.
Oh.
Well, I
I
want to
recently
make
started it,
Holly
actually.
watch it because she's never watched it.
Alright.
And
It's
she
so
likes-
good.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll put that on my list of I also still have to watch along with Daredevil season 2 and Stranger Things season 2. And
There's
The
a-
Punisher.
There's a bunch of shows on Netflix that I watch that are on break. There's a show called White Gold on there
Mhm.
that might not come back because of the whole sexual allegation of Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah,
so-
that's going to kind of shit in a lot of stuff.
Well, it did it to House of Cards.
Yeah, well, no, that wasn't Harvey. That was.
Well, but it's the whole
yeah,
thing.
that
Neither
whole-
was White Gold, but it's like all the accusations that are coming out. White Gold, the main actor in that's now done.
Mm.
Well, and like what was it, the ranch or whatever that has Danny
Yeah.
Masterson.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was done
Yeah.
now.
I
too,
just started
because of-
I thought they
Mad
just
Men.
fired him from that, and they were going to continue the show.
Oh, are they?
That's what I was hearing.
I just started Mad Men. It's really good.
It's really strange because I think that show's gonna actually suffer really bad if he leaves, just because.
Well, think about if they tried to do House of Cards without Kevin Spacey.
Well, actually, I never got into House of Cards.
Very good show.
So.
You are dumb and you should leave.
Well, no. It's a political drama, and you know, I lived politics for 3 years, so I kind of like to avoid those.
I can imagine. That sounds That sounds like so bad.
Does it sound like a Swampfire?
Yeah, it sounds about like Swampfire.
There is actually here. Let's get
Right,
this out of the way.
we'll move.
There is something called Swampfire. It's a Cajun seasoning.
Oh.
There's also Swampfire, a humanoid plant-like alien that has an overall green and black colored body, mostly with a flame-patterned head and root-like feet, seemingly holding rocks.
Well. I wonder how that Cajun seasoning does.
I am Swampfire.
How much is the season?
Okay, here we go. Amazon.com has Swamp. Oh, yeah, it's gonna load. Hold on.
This is not the Swampfire podcast. It's brought to you by Swampfire.
Okay, Swampfire Seafood Boil. 1 pound from Louisiana. It's $8.39 plus free shipping.
All right, we're getting off this.
There's only
topic.
11 in stock.
All right, so what are we?
Hold on.
Movies wise, looking forward to just moving out of shows directly into movies because they kind of consist about the same things. They've got a little bit longer of a movie list.
Why don't you go ahead and have
All right,
start us
let's
out?
Deadpool 2.
Huh?
Deadpool 2.
Well, duh.
Obviously, yeah.
I think everybody
That's-
has that.
All right. Ready Player One.
Yes. I've not read the book,
I own the book. I've not read it either.
but I just watching the trailer for it. It looks awesome.
Has just that game is there. That movie is just going to be
So
references
much-
upon references and references.
So much references, and that like 2-minute trailer. It's just insane.
Yeah. The Incredibles 2.
Well,
Yes,
duh.
I had that on my list too.
That's on me, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not aging them. It's like picking up right at
Yeah,
the end
it's
of the
like
last
yeah.
one.
immediately.
It's not like it's been 10 years.
It's been longer than that.
Has it been longer than
Yes,
that?
it has.
Wow. Rampage the movie I think looks fun.
I could give it or leave it.
It's maybe not a scene in theaters, but as much I don't know. There's something that looks charmingly dumb about it, and it seems like it's going to be very self-aware.
I think it's going to be very stupid.
I'm gonna wait for it to
kinda
come
in
out on
that boat.
Netflix so that I can get back
I'll wait
on
for it to come out
just
on FX.
Yeah, here's the thing. That's fun. I'm not saying it's like going to be some
But you said
grand
you're-
opius, but
the one
I'm
that-
looking forward to it because I feel like I'm going to get like a cheap or something out of it.
Enjoy seeing it by yourself.
All right. All right.
Surprise! Brian's only got in the theater.
Yeah.
That'll be
Alita
him
Battle
at 50
Angel. I'm
Shades.
probably about the only one who's interested in that.
I have no
What?
clue what that is.
Alita Battle Angel. It's hey, you know what? Start. Where are your movies, huh?
Hey, let's watch the Barbie Dance Club.
Yeah, podcast over. Shut the laptop again. I having great last time.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm
But it's-
excited for 50 Shades Freed.
No, you're not.
He just wants to see the boobies.
Their movies. Black Panther.
Your wonderful
Black Panther.
Twilight fan fiction.
I liked Twilight, so. Team.
And he's
Jacob.
over here
Wow.
talking shit.
Yeah. You know that
Um,
credibility we ever had was right down in that Swampfire.
Black
actually,
Panther.
what it's doing, it's going down this way off camera, down the ramp, out the door, down the street.
Yeah.
That's where it's
Say
going.
it louder for the people.
Black Panther.
There you go.
That one looks exciting.
I'm not interested because I've never cared about
I
Black
love Brian
Panther,
Fish.
and I'm just about done with Marvel movies. I just can't get excited about them anymore. Sucks, but whatever. What was it? Game Night. Oh, there's a movie coming out called Game Night, which looked at least a little bit funny because
Is it
it's.
based on the Hasbro video game?
I don't think it is.
Not interested.
It's these couple that goes over to what they assume is just a normal board game night. And no, they're like people murdering each other, like playing like a live action Clue, but like they're getting stabbed at.
They should make a live action.
They did. How the fuck am I supposed to know that?
It's Tim Curry's in it.
Well, I didn't realize you had such a
Coming
bug
out
for
with a
Tim
new
Curry.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Not
I
interested.
saw that.
No.
I'm just looking through what's coming out.
New Mutants also looks kind of interesting to me because it's another kind of X-Men movie, but they're at least trying like a different theme with it, going all horror style on it. So it has me at least interested enough to see it.
Maybe. I'll probably watch it. I'm an X-Men guy.
Yeah, I mean, I just finally saw Logan
I
like
still
last
haven't
week.
seen Logan.
It's good
I'm having a hard time watching that.
because it's Hugh Jackman.
I like Hugh Jackman. It's just I know the premise and it just seems stupid.
It's depressing. It's you'll like it. Like knowing what you like, you'll like it, but it is depressing.
Oh, he knows what I like.
Yeah, you know I know what you.
All
like.
right, come on. Pick
Anyone
it up.
else on movies?
Solo.
I got some.
Nothing from
that
me.
was what I was gonna start.
Solo, the Star Wars.
On Solo, yeah.
I don't want to talk about Star Wars right now.
Okay. That's
Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom.
Jurassic World, yeah.
Oh, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Is that coming
I
out this
still
year?
haven't seen the first
Yeah,
one, so
you know what? I think Ant-Man is like the worst hero ever, but it's Paul Rudd.
I do. Like
Yeah,
it,
that movie got definitely carried by him.
The Mamma Mia sequel.
No.
I
Yeah,
never
that
saw that.
probably won't be too bad.
Shut up.
Yeah, I like my music.
I have-
John
I
is
have-
throwing up.
I have 3 that haven't been done yet.
All
I
right.
got Cock Blockers, the new John Cena
Oh
movie.
yeah, where
That
it's
was good.
their daughters are trying
Yeah.
to get laid on
On
prom
prom
night,
night.
and they're trying to stop it.
That one's gonna be really good. Wreck-It Ralph 2 is supposedly.
Oh,
about to come out
yeah!
this year. Yeah.
Isn't that like really late in the year though?
But still,
Yeah, but it's still
yeah.
this year. I mean,
And
shit.
then the one we were talking about earlier on 420 will be Super Troopers 2.
Which,
It doesn't
seeing the
look
trailer,
bad.
that's where I'm at.
I will watch it.
I will
Yeah.
watch it too, and I think it's gonna be pretty good.
We're
If-
still waiting
if you
on
take it-
Weed Fest.
I don't think that's ever going to happen. I think that was just a joke.
Yeah, at the end of Beer Fest.
Yeah.
Knowing them, it might.
You guys missed Venom with Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
You really aren't excited? I love Tom Hardy.
I don't know. I still know about Venom because it's
I-
being done by Sony,
I like
not
Jeff
Marvel.
X-Men Dark Phoenix.
That might be okay. That's gonna be like the last X-Men movie by Fox.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they.
No, I'm not talking.
No. Well,
Creed 2 is coming out.
I didn't like their first album.
You didn't like Creed?
I haven't watched.
Oh, you're an
Creed.
idiot.
That was your opportunity.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. There's a Bohemian Rhapsody's coming out. It's a Freddie Mercury biopic.
Fucking day one.
Yeah, because somebody.
Day one.
Who's playing Freddie Mercury in that? It's somebody like pretty close to spot on.
Dude, I don't care. It's a Queen documentary.
Oh,
Of
no,
course
they're
I'm
making a
seeing-
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Mulan's supposed to come out this year too, isn't it? I
Oh, yeah, the live action one,
think-
yeah. Let's get down to business.
No, that's the thing that scares me and a lot of people. They said that this one's not going to have any music numbers.
You know what I'm really honestly excited about is the Aladdin live action because Will Smith's playing the genie.
Really?
Yes.
I
Will Smith.
I like Will Smith, but I don't know. You can't cast anyone as Robin Williams and then expect them to be as good, I guess.
Oh, absolutely. Look at the second Aladdin, the animated one. That wasn't Robin Williams. As the
That
genie.
was
terrible.
it was Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Hank Azaria. Yep.
Wait, that was Hank Azaria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Hank Azaria. You ever seen Mystery Men?
Yes.
Yep.
The Blue Raja.
I didn't realize that was him, but also in that movie, if you haven't watched it in years, CeeLo Green is in that film. Yeah. I didn't realize it, like watching that the one night, I was like, oh, they have all the different gangs, like these are kind of neat. Like, why the fuck is CeeLo Green in that damn movie?
Why not?
Because I didn't realize CeeLo Green's been around that long. Man changes names like every 6 weeks.
He's such a Swampfire.
Alright,
Next.
so after that we go on, of course, to games. And I think this is the part that one.
Music.
Oh, do you want to do music? I didn't have any music. Right, music. No, no one else had TV, so I can't complain about music.
All right. Well, Music, I have the new Breaking Benjamin comes out this year, which the last one was pretty good since they're back together now. But with the new drummer.
I like Breaking Benjamin. I like what I've always heard of them, so I can't.
Technically, it's already out, but the new Of Mice and Men, which is the first one without their singer, Austin. Well, it's still like the same band,
Yeah.
and like they still have the Screamer, but the Screamer does the singing too.
Oh, okay. So they dropped singer.
Yeah. Well, he's got like really bad health problems. The new
This-
Avatar is supposed to be out this year.
I'll be happy about that. I
It's
love
out this
Avatar.
month.
Is
This
it?
month, yeah.
Is it? Wow, is it gonna be the one with the king? Was
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what are
Well,
we
we'll
talking about?
see.
Music?
Music this year.
Oh.
Ghost's new one should be out this year.
You keep naming movie titles. Like,
Yeah, I'll
I'll
listen to the whole Ghost album. I'll listen to the whole Avatar album.
And then I got Jack White's new album from the White Stripes. I love Jack White. And the White
He's a
Stripes.
bit out there for me.
Yeah. I mean, like when we go to Tennessee, I want to go to his recording studio.
All right.
The new Plot New, which is a local band from Finley.
Yep.
Their new album comes out next month, and they're awesome. I really want to go see them live. That's you know.
I'm curious, only because I have a buddy whose brother is a drummer for like a really popular band. I'm wondering if that's the band. It might be.
Who?
His name is Caleb.
Yeah, that's
Yoder,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Ethan plays bass in the Plot New.
Yeah, okay. I know.
We've listened to the Plot New like 20 times, Brian.
I can't think of them offhand.
And
Sorry.
then the last
Sorry,
one I
Caleb.
have is
I love you.
96 Bitter Beings, which is the singer from CKY. He left and is doing his own band now. And that's going to be really good because he's awesome. He hasn't released anything yet, but the new video is supposed to be out in like a week or two. That'll start building my hype.
I'm going to assume there's going to be a Starbomb album out this
Oh
year.
yeah, I completely forgot about Starbomb. Danny said they would have it recorded, so Starbomb will be out this year and probably another NSP album original.
Maybe.
Well, if Starbomb's already done, there's no reason NSP won't be done
Yeah, that's true.
because they've already got a bunch of songs recorded.
I was gonna say, music was the one I don't think any of us were prepared for, other than AJ. But
Listen,
you're also the
I
biggest
even
music
brought
guy.
it up in the group chat. I was like, I don't think there's gonna be a new Linkin Park.
You know what? I'm gonna disagree on that.
There's no way.
They're going to probably have the recordings from the show they did for Chester go out into a CD.
But that's not new.
Yeah, but it would be new Linkin Park album, but it'd just be all
Of old
covers.
songs.
Yeah. Whatever. It's still a live album.
I would
basically
love
what
that.
they say.
I would like if they released the whole concert on like Blu-ray or something. I would totally buy it.
I feel like that'll eventually come out.
Yeah, and like all the money goes to like suicide awareness or whatever. That's cool. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, Oliver from Bring Me the Horizon was. Oh, that's the other one I forgot. Bring Me the Horizon's new album will be out this year.
I think they put out one last year.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I was asking.
I heard Brent Spiner's putting out a new album.
Who?
I'm with Brian. I don't know who that is.
Played Data on Star Trek.
Wow, no one gives a
Phenomenal talent, okay?
Doesn't he have a duet with Bill Wheaton?
No, but he does with Patrick Stewart.
And
And Michael Dorn.
Okay, if he has a song that he sings with Patrick Stewart, I might check that out.
Yeah, Michael Dorn, who plays Worf, and Patrick Stewart are both on his first one.
Oh,
It's called Old Yellow Eyes Are Back. Like Sinatra, Old Blue Eyes is back.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds.
So on to
That
video
sounds
games.
horrible in the best kind of way.
That
but
sounds
yeah.
like a
It's
Swampfire.
very good. It is very. Get out.
All right, so yeah.
I was invited.
Let's start on video games. I think this is gonna end up being kind of like round robin when we go with video games.
I guess I'll go. I'll go with my first one. We'll just take turns.
Yeah, I've got plenty.
Alright, so my first one I have is. What?
He's just gotten because he doesn't do research for
my,
this.
My first one, all of like 90% of mine are all Nintendo games. So my first one is going to be for my favorite Nintendo character, and that would be the new Yoshi game.
Shoot, that was like one that I had in my head. It was good. I'm like, okay, that looks okay.
Yeah, the new Yoshi
Damn
game.
you.
Should be pretty good.
I'm kind of happy that they're pulling at least a little bit away from the Woolly World stuff.
Yeah.
Just 'cause I just don't think it looks super good.
No, the art style in Woolly World looks great, and even in Yoshi and Poochie on the 3DS, it looks really good. But I would like a more swerve to like the old like Yoshi's Island, Yoshi's Story style.
Yeah, I kind of like the chalkboardy look.
Yeah. The pastels and all that is definitely better than the old. They're both beautiful. Like, there's not a bad looking Yoshi game.
I've heard good things about Yoshi's Woolly World. I haven't bought or played it yet, though.
I have that, and then I have the 3DS. I want Poochie. I'm an amiibo.
Yeah, I know. I just want to finish out my Smash Brothers stuff, and then I'm
What do
done
you
with
still
them.
need? Because I found some yesterday.
But some newer and odds and ends. I'll let you know.
'Cause I found a random NES.
Okay. I don't think I need Ness. I'll start with the one that I'm going to be playing all next week in Monster Hunter World, which is, going around bashing giant monsters with big weapons.
Is that like Jurassic Park?
It is a little bit, yeah. They also I know that they have a Jurassic Park, like theme park management game coming out too. I saw that earlier.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Basically meets Jurassic Park, yeah. But yeah, Monster Hunter World, just because I'm a long-standing fan of the series. Rob?
Let's see. I guess for the first one for me, I'm excited for like the new God of War, but I'm also a little hesitant on it.
What?
I know. I'm a little. Hear me out
You
on
can
this
be
one.
cautiously optimistic.
I'm a little hesitant on it though because there's a PC game out there, Titan Quest. They did a lot of the Greek mythology in there, and the most recent expansion they did for there went into Norse mythology too, which is the same thing that the new God of War is kind of kicking into. But Titan Quest kind of screwed it up, so it got kind of weird, and it just seemed like really long stretches, and I'm not a big fan of mixing mythologies. I think it's really, really hard because you could potentially have some crossover stuff. So.
And we're back. I was listening. I was looking at something.
So I'm a little hesitant because someone else has already tried it. They've dropped the ball. So, but it is being made by Santa Monica. So they really have actually their studios in L.A. Not in Santa Monica itself, but they're actually in L.A., which is a little
I was
south.
just referring to the city.
Oh. Well, hey,
I don't know anything about the studio.
Well, Bethesda is in Bethesda. They're actually in Rockville.
I didn't know.
Wait,
Bethesda
there's
was
a
a place.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, there's actually a city called that, just north of DC. So I'm a little hesitant to see how that works out. So
Geography on P.Switch.
Was that?
Let me pull out my atlas.
Join us next week as we explore Peru.
Where in the world is
P.Switch Gaming.
She travels around the world from Bangkok to.
Alright, no, we're not singing Carmen Sandiego.
My turn.
Alright.
There actually were a couple that Nintendo announced that you already took Yoshi, but I'm going to say the Kirby game coming out.
Yeah. The new Kirby
Now,
looks fun.
and that's not really my type of game, but it's Kalos,
Yeah.
so I'm going to play it.
Star Allies.
Yeah.
I think 4-player co-op. That'll be fun.
Is it online co-op or local only?
No clue. No Nintendo local only.
But that still would make a good string game.
When is the paid service coming?
They
say
just announced that
late
they're pushing
2018.
it back.
They say in late 2018.
Well, at first it said 2019,
I don't think it'll be that late.
and then they changed it to 2018.
Yeah.
So that's maybe an indicator.
Whatever.
That's rough. If it is the case.
Yeah. All right, Brian.
It's my turn. Yeah, AJ.
Yep, Brian, go ahead.
Anyways,
No one cares about AJ.
my next one is
AJ.
a Rockstar game, and that's gonna be Red
What's up,
Dead
man?
Redemption 2.
Ooh, yeah.
I forgot
just
that was
dude
coming
who came
back.
in. King Time Games.
So
I forgot that was coming back.
pretty excited for that because it's gonna be a prequel.
Yeah, I've never played Red Dead Redemption 1, and as a cowboy, like a fan of cowboy, I feel like I need to play it at some point.
It's Oh, that doesn't help. I was gonna say it's backwards compatible on Xbox One, but you don't have one.
No one
Is that
does.
helpful?
Yes, John. Yes, it is. No, I own it already anyway, but it's just something I haven't sat down for because I know you can just dig in hundreds of hours.
Oh
into
yeah,
some shit.
there's so much to do, and then you have the expansion after that, the Undead Nightmare.
That I'm not as excited about because I'm so done with zombies.
Yeah, but this one's done well. It's not just putting the zombies in just to be a gimmick. It's there.
Yeah. So Red Dead Redemption 2 it seems interesting.
Yeah.
But so back to me then. I'll get one of the bigger AAA games out of the way. Anthem looks kind of interesting, but I'm worried it's gonna end up like another Destiny, which is just basically you're going to have random luck with everything gear wise, and it's just not going to be fun to try and pick up anything.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I haven't either.
It looks
It's like one of the big ones.
It really is.
I have not heard of that.
Basically, it's looking kind of like Destiny with mech suits.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cool idea.
It's a cool idea, but I just
Didn't they do that with Titanfall?
no. Titanfall's the first one was multiplayer only. The second one was like a very linear story, but everyone said it was really good. But I haven't touched either of them either. So
Next.
I guess I'll go with another AAA that no one's heard of.
Oh jeez.
Something called Kingdom Hearts 3.
yeah, I haven't played Kingdom
Is that
Hearts.
still a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess it's like the now that the newest Duke Nukem has been released, it was kind of a pile of poo-poo. So now Kingdom Hearts 3 kind of takes that crowd from being in development hell.
Yeah, okay, no, but there's a different reason. It's not just because that game's gonna be trash. Kingdom Hearts 3 is because, they bought Pixar, so now they're adding all the Pixar worlds. Toy Story's been announced. They're supposedly doing Frozen.
So we're also going to have a
there's-
MASH level, too, from a MASH world, because it's owned by Disney now, too.
No.
Is Corporal Klinger going to be your Disney princess that
What
helps
an
you?
odd reference. You could have gone anything. You could have gone to Aliens movies, Simpsons. Let's go to 1976. Klinger.
Well, hey, he's a local celebrity here, Jamie Farr.
I know who Jamie Farr is. I love MASH. Well, how random. I mean,
Anyways,
is there gonna be a Three's Company level? I mean, Lord.
there's leaked pictures apparently of a Monsters Inc. world as well, where you're gonna be working in the factory.
But do you get Sully or do you get Mike as your partner then?
Surprise you, Randall.
Okay. That'd be a lot better than the other two.
I'd be Randall.
But
Alright,
yeah,
Kingdom Hearts or the one from Monster Inc.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is definitely very high on my list. If it comes out this year,
Yeah,
there's no guarantee.
There's no release date.
I'm gonna say I thought the new tennis
Mario Tennis.
Mario Tennis, that was on my list too.
It
actually
looks-
looks pretty good.
It looks much better than
Ultra Smash.
the whatever was on the Wii U.
Yeah.
I haven't even opened it.
I've heard I've only ever heard it's really
I
bad.
would say I heard it's really basic.
But I'm kind of excited at the idea that Mario Tennis has a story mode.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying that, because I watched that little direct mini or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird to me that they're putting a story in, and that's why I want to try it.
Yeah.
What's the story?
I
You know what I mean?
I love all the Mario sports games anyways, so I was probably gonna
Mario's
pick it up.
hat gets thrown on a tennis racket, jumps inside of it. Bowser kidnaps the tennis racket. Now he's saving his tennis racket from Bowser, who's throwing a tennis tournament.
Like that.
I think you're wrong. I think that is AAA writing we get from Nintendo.
Can we talk at some point about this stupid cardboard thing?
Yeah, that's
We
on
can
my
save that
list.
for the
Labo, or whatever it is.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So yeah, Labo. I'll throw it in there.
So
You're looking
not your
forward
turn.
to it?
You're going out of order.
Fine. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Crikey.
You know.
Hey, AJ, talk about the Nintendo Labo.
No.
Have you heard about the Labo yet, Steve?
So my next one is another Switch game. It's
It's
gonna...
a Nintendo Labo. Yeah.
No, it is not the Nintendo Labo.
Don't you dare say Payday 2.
No, but it's on there.
No.
You You can take it, Nick. I'll
It's
let
actually,
you have it.
it's actually payday.
No,
later.
I don't want it. That
We
should
are
be on
now
anyone's
we are
list.
now bargaining for who gets to talk about what.
Anyways, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
It's a port.
I don't care.
Okay, I will give him this if only because you're getting Funky Kong.
But Funky Kong is easy mode, so I'm not even gonna
Who
take
gives
that.
a shit? He's Funky Kong. He's the best.
He's indestructible. It's like you're literally just. It's like the golden mushroom thing in Mario. Like you just waltz through the levels all nimbly bimbly.
I can't say I've played too
Dingly?
much of Tropical
Dingly?
Freeze.
Nimbly bimbly.
That's not what you said.
That is what I
No,
said.
it is what he said.
Ha!
I heard ningly dingly.
Well, you need to get your ears cleaned.
What a Swampfire.
But yes, Tropical Freeze. Nope, you're done. Tropical Freeze is gonna
Did you see
be.
that hand? Did you talk to it? Have you returned your calls?
It's gonna be a good port, I believe. It sucks that they're not adding much to it, but I mean,
But
if
no one bought a Wii U, so
Right, yeah.
why add much to it when they're still
I would
getting
have
a new
much
game?
if they were gonna release a Donkey Kong game on the Switch. I would have much rather it been like a remake of the Donkey Kong Country trilogy. But you know,
That's not happening.
HD Donkey Kong Country.
yes.
Yeah, I don't know. That there might be some stuff tied up with Rare and
That ain't
that.
happening.
So
Rare's gonna come in and stomp that out.
Wasn't
Well-
Donkey Kong Country on the SNES Classic?
The original was, but the other two were not because more than likely there's probably a reason with the licensing.
But they still
there
own the
might
game.
there might have some like weird joint custody of like
yeah, they
character
might- yeah.
assets and shit like that.
But they're Nintendo. Who's gonna stop them?
Microsoft,
Microsoft?
the biggest fucking
these
business
wonderful
in
things called
America?
lawyers.
But it's a port.
Right.
Well,
Well, some people like porters. They're
I
wrong.
wasn't a fan of the game on the Wii U. So.
I'm not a fan. of
John
you.
speaks the truth. He doesn't like
All right,
platformers.
Brian. Now it is your turn.
All right, do we want to stick with the Switch, or do we want to move on to something else?
Do your labo.
Oh. Well, Travis Strikes Back is coming out supposedly next year. It's No More Heroes.
It's like he picks just the randomest shit.
No, what he did.
Like
this is
some
what he did. He
third
went
world.
to. He went to the most anticipated games of 2018 and just went to like the bottom of the list.
No, what he
Bullshit.
did.
That way he
find
can beat
some
himself.
third
I'm
world
sorry that
developer.
you literally
thought-
play
I
4
thought it was
Nintendo
actually a
franchises and call
countdown.
yourself a fan.
He's probably naming off like, iPhone games. Flappy Bird,
The
Return
new-
to Flap.
Angry Birds 2 is coming out this year.
Angry Birds 2 came out 3 years ago, jerkwad.
Actually, you're waiting for Angry Birds,
yeah, no,
Star Wars edition.
Yeah. No More Heroes' third game's coming out. I'm excited about it. You play as Travis again. This time you get sucked into basically a Super Nintendo and have to fight one of the more pain in the ass bosses of the first game's father because you killed his daughter. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if you. AJ doesn't play No More Heroes because he didn't like the Wii.
I like the Wii.
Oh, why don't you play No More Heroes? One of the best games on it. Oh, okay.
Why does that mean that I don't like the Wii?
Because I can just tell.
So John doesn't like Pokemon, so that means he doesn't like the Game Boy Advance
yeah, actually.
or the Game Boy Color.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, he just nodded. Yeah. Thanks for proving my
You've
point.
never watched The Office? You must not like TV. I guess that's the same logic.
All right.
Rob, your turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with another sequel here.
Stoke this Swampfire.
Exactly, stoke it right on up. I'm gonna go with Ni no Kuni 2.
Oh yeah, I haven't played the first one, but I
So,
love the art
I
style.
got the first one is in my stack. Once I'm done with the God of War series, that one's popping into the PS3, and I've got Wrath of the White Witch. So we'll see how that goes because
Whoa.
they've got the animation.
Taking sides here. White Witch, huh?
So,
Good,
but yeah, they got the animation from Studio Ghibli. So
Yeah.
it's,
See, that's why I'm kind of surprised John's just like, I don't know what the hell this is. Because it's a Studio Ghibli done game.
And Kayla loves that stuff.
Yeah. You're just talking
That's
about
why I
you
know
don't
it,
play
it's
Can we
Kirby.
because
talk
Molly.
about Nintendo tapes?
yes, we are now waiting for the new
The
Super Mario
exclusive.
Brothers 3 coming out on a cartridge for the
I'd
The
love a
Nintendo
remaster.
Entertainment Center.
You would.
System.
System.
Jesus.
My
What do you
bad.
say?
Center.
And the new.
NEC?
Yeah, that's the newest one.
Look,
The-
guys, I got a neck.
Oh, God, yeah.
All right.
I got a game.
All right.
And the other reason I'm saying this, I read about this probably a week ago. It's called Super Meat Boy Forever.
Yeah.
Super Meat Boy's awesome.
Okay, this just the description. I didn't see any gameplay. The description alone made me want to play it.
What's that?
Read it.
All right.
It's see if I can find it.
All right. So you've never
Here we
played
go.
Super Meat
I've
Boy?
never played Super. Dr. Fetus is being a jerk again, as he does. But this time he's kidnapped Meat Boy and Bandage Girl's adorable little baby girl named Nugget. Meat Boy and Bandage Girl will be put through the grinder. That isn't a meat joke. Shut up. As they jump, slide, and punch through 6 chapters. That just sounds funny to me.
Yeah. Super Meat Boy is a super fast-paced platformer that's like basically out on everything. It's
I'm gonna
really
play
fun.
it just because of the description.
But I think Super Meat Boy Forever is actually an endless, like a pseudo endless runner. I'm not sure. I haven't seen a whole lot on it.
Like it's my turn to talk.
All right. What else do you have to say about the game?
Nothing now. You said it all.
Okay. Whatever. I've been called worse. No, you need to play the first one, all right? We should do that for a stream. Get you to play that.
I'll play that.
All right, cool. We got a stream future. All right, stream for the future. Sorry,
So many new
Swampfire,
fancy
same
terms.
thing.
I cut out the middle of my words a lot. It's like a weird form of dyslexia.
Hey, my name's.
Sorry, nice to meet you.
So my next game is not a Swampfire. That would be Mega Man 11.
Oh, I forgot. Did they say 2018 for Mega Man 11?
Yep.
All right, yeah, I'm down for that.
Mega Man 11 coming out on everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I will obviously be picking it up on the Switch because I'm a Nintendo fanboy.
Yep.
Hopefully we get a cool collector's edition since it's
That would be nice.
the anniversary.
What is it? 25?
Well, since
25,
it's 11, they're actually going to do a crossover with Stranger
That's a joke
What?
I don't get.
11 is a character.
Oh yeah.
See, I haven't even watched it and I know this.
Yeah. You've watched some of it. You watched
Oh,
the first
yeah.
season.
Brian was
Yeah.
to show off that he just bought 4, 5, and 3.
3, 4, and 5.
Which you can get here at Rock'em Sock'em Retro, which is located at.
The guy who blows everyone.
192 South Main Street, Bowling Green, Ohio.
Thank you.
Well, you can get 3 and 4. I don't think I got any more 5s.
Didn't you have a box 5?
He sold
So,
that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Let's.
The good news is you sold that Scab prototype.
Yeah.
did. Scab prototype's gone.
All right. So, did anyone else really enjoy like the first Medal of Honor?
More
and
than
think-
you
The
know.
original?
The originals.
Yes.
Battalion 1944, I think is what it's called, is taking like the Medal of Honor and like the Call of Duty from that era and bringing it back. They want to do a game that's more.
Oh, good.
That
First
style.
person shooter where I'm not going to be little 12-year-olds telling me they're going
Dude.
to screw my mom. Excellent.
Not that they're going to, it's that
That'd
they
be tough
did.
at this point.
Yeah, we'll be a little tough. You know, they're going to have to dig 6 feet down. So
Yeah, I mean those games
Have
are
fun, kids.
a lot more fast paced when it comes to shooting and everything, and I enjoy that a lot more than I do the modern Call of Duties and
I
things like
love, and like Medal of Honor 2, I think, like you're in one of these German towns and like the dude is just like those are German soldiers and he's just peeing on the wall and you can just shoot him in the head while he's peeing and it's just like the most disrespectful thing that I just found hilarious is
that.
like
Yeah,
a
Jesus, let them
9-year-old.
finish.
That's one way to go.
That's so fun.
But yeah, even you just watch the gameplay for them, it looks exactly like the original like Medal of Honor 1 and 2 and like the first Call of Duty.
So the graphics are great.
The graphics don't look great, but I mean like the feeling and the way everything runs, like there's not a whole lot of crouching and you're moving really fast. Your gun always has this like right in the center, so boom, it's just shoot and go. And I like that in the game. Alright, so is anyone
Rob,
other people?
you got anything else?
yeah, I think I got a few more. What else? Actually, no, I'm gonna go with one I'm not excited for.
Alright.
I don't think that's how this works.
I'm gonna break
That's not how any of this works.
New guest taking control of the stream.
I know.
Just edit this.
Yes.
One that I am not excited for is Metal Gear Metal Gear Survive. There's no Solid in there.
That Swampfire.
I came across that. I looked at the description, and I turned around and said, "Nope, it X." And that's all I know about the game. It sounds terrible. Hopefully, it does terrible. That game is a Swampfire.
We just Googled it. There is such a thing.
Oh, so you're saying it's a Cajun seasoning?
Yes, yes.
That game is
a
a Cajun seasoning. I've seen the trailers for it. It's
You know where he got Swampfire from?
The Princess Bride. The random Swampfire things.
It's been so long since I've seen Princess Bride. So.
ROUSs? I don't think they exist.
Huh?
Continue, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I've seen gameplay footage of it. It reminds me a lot of not Raccoon City, Operation Raccoon or something like that
Operation
from
Raccoon City?
Resident Evil.
Yeah, except that wasn't bad.
No, the newest one. They had the first two Raccoon Cities, and then they had another one that they didn't put out any fanfare for it or anything. They put it out silently at $40, and people still felt super ripped off.
Wait, hold up. Is this the same game we're talking about? That's the first-person shooter of Resident Evil?
No. I swear.
What's going on over
I
here?
swear. I'm just gonna beat both of them.
I can see it
Rewatching
right
it's
here.
even better.
Alright. I don't think AJ can't not laugh at.
I am gonna say a game that I don't like because I'm original
Edgy.
and edgy. Payday 2 being ported to the Switch is a horrible idea.
I'm going to counter that because that's actually on my list.
How?
How
How do you play online?
do you not play online?
Nintendo Switch doesn't have that.
It does though.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It
Though.
does not.
It doesn't have a service, but it has online.
I didn't like Payday 2. I don't care what anyone says.
I have not played a Payday game, but I
What?
I played a little bit of the first one.
I've never played it, but it's my favorite.
I didn't say it was my favorite. And I've watched a lot of Let's Play videos of Payday. And I really like the concept of it, like the bank robbers, and you can either work together or screw everyone and take the money yourself.
It's an interesting concept, but when you get into gameplay, I hated it. I hated it so much.
Well, I think I've played one mission out of one of them.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think we should play together.
Oh, that's fine if you buy it for me. Everyone hear that? He said he'd buy it for me.
AJ's buying Cops Payday 2 for everyone. Only here, P.Switch Podcast.
As long as you play with me. That's
You
it.
play with
Just the game,
Whoa.
right?
I mean,
Toggle the joystick and get what you want.
Is this the game you're talking about?
That joystick right there.
No, it's not. It's not that one. But they put out another one that's kind of the same idea.
Alright, it's your turn.
All right. I think.
Oh wait, no, it's my turn. That
Is
was
it?
yours.
Yeah. Okay.
There.
Payday 2 is awesome.
I didn't say it was awesome.
Never played it.
I hate you.
Saw a video once.
So my next one is Xbox One exclusive. So nobody here is gonna play it.
So Crackdown.
I have Xbox One.
But you're not gonna play it.
Oh.
Your Xbox One is behind us.
So there's only two Xbox One exclusives. So it's either Crackdown or it's
Sonic.
Yes.
no fuck, what's it called?
Metroid.
Sea of Thieves.
There you go.
Was
Sea
it?
of Thieves. Yep. It's a pirate style.
Yar.
Yeah.
Well, AJ,
Oh, wait,
someone's
is that
willing
one-
to
is that
toggle
one,
your joystick.
Is that one
Congratulations,
based
I
on
found you a
Firefly?
guy.
What?
Nothing.
Based on
Just go
Firefly,
on.
isn't it? Because
It's
the
like
same
that
kind of-
style. Yeah.
Okay, I remember reading about that.
And
Yeah,
plus,
it didn't sound too
Have you
bad.
seen the controller that goes with it? Like the
I've seen that they have a really sick
that
Sea of Thieves
is
controller,
Gorgeous.
but
The
you
game's
can play
gonna be
that
fun,
one, or there's two pirate simulators coming out this year. That one's being done by Rare, and it has a little bit more cartoony.
Rare's doing something?
Yeah, I know, right?
Shocked.
Yeah.
I might play that.
Ubisoft has a
Ubi.
pirate simulator coming out that's basically, remember all the pirate mechanics from Assassin's Creed 4 everyone liked that they then
That's
took out the
cool.
next game? That's coming out this year too.
I would like to settle something. How's that pronounced? Is it Ubisoft?
I always
Because he says Ubi. I thought it was Ubisoft. What do you say?
I call it Ubisoft because I'm just stupid.
So because he says it even more. He says Ubi. He says Ubi. I say
Yeah, but
Uba.
we're still on the same page here.
Hit yourself with the brick.
Bonk!
You need to add like a nice bonk sound.
I'm going to.
Please.
I will.
Now it's your turn.
Now it's my turn. Hooray! How about the new Spider-Man game being done by Insomniac?
I did see that. That
Yeah.
if someone brought it, I would play it.
I'm looking forward to it. Like, I love the concept of a Spider-Man game, and it's been kind of wishy-washy.
It hasn't been done well since like Spider-Man 2.
Well, everyone says that. I can't remember playing Spider-Man 2 that much.
Spider-Man 2 is like open world, and you can web sling around the city. And
Yeah, that's what a lot of this one seems like. But it did something that I'm actually super interested in, which is
that's not nice.
you managed to make QuickTime events seem interesting because they seem like they're a little bit faster paced than most ones.
Somebody called us nerds
No, whatever.
on the internet.
Oh my god. You think that's true?
Could be.
No.
Well,
Wait,
I'm going to
is
go
this-
reevaluate
Let
my
me
life.
refer to the World of Warcraft paper to find out if we're nerds.
That just covers you, not the rest of
I think I'm going to reevaluate my life now.
It says we're not.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Alright. But yeah,
Nerds! Alright, Biff.
Oh, shit. Batman or Spider-Man? If we're talking movies right now, neither. Alright.
What?
Someone said Batman or Spider-Man. If we're talking movies right now, neither.
Oh, Ben Affleck or, what's her name?
That girl that plays Spider-Man.
Really?
This isn't Spider-Gwen.
Tom Holland? Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Shocking.
But yeah, the new Spider-Man looks good. I was kind of surprised, especially because they're pushing a Marvel game that hard.
I saw a great video of Spider-Man through the years in video games.
There's some rough years in there.
It was a good video,
It
though.
starts with like the Atari game.
No, it didn't have Atari. It started with, I think it started with Spider-Man and the Sinister Six or whatever for the NES.
Okay. All right. After me, it's you. John out of games.
So
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with one that's a little bit farther down on the list for like AAA titles. It's called Pillars of Eternity. It's gonna be on PS2 and Xbox One.
Yes, too?
PS2.
Wow, I didn't know they were still
Sorry.
making games.
Wow.
I'm
Holy.
just getting it out
Hey,
there.
fuck you guys. I'm excited about this. I'm a
It's-
PS2
so-
main collector.
No,
So,
it's,
explain.
it's Pillars of Eternity 2 coming out for PS4 and Xbox One.
Way to fucking ruin it for
That's
me.
not what he said.
I know. I had to correct myself because I'm stupid.
Pretty much he's doing
No,
two
you're a
games now.
nerd.
He's doing he's doing 2 games now.
You're a nerd, remember?
All right. So Pillars of Eternity too.
But it's like the old top-down RPGs like Baldur's Gate, Fallout, the Diablo games.
Okay.
The first one was on 360 and PS3. I think maybe on PS4. No, unfortunately not. Doesn't go that far. But it was supposed
It's
to
going to
be
be an
pretty good,
interesting edit.
and I liked how it. Looked.
He can't even be mad at anybody but himself.
So,
Yeah, I've cursed the most this podcast. I
He
know.
really has.
It came out on 360?
I think so.
The first one did?
I think so. That's why I've been kind of eyeing your. I think but I might call something about PS4 or Xbox One. I have to go back and take a look. I just did a quick glance, but I liked how it looked. It has that top-down look. It's kind of got that old school feel for the PC RPGs.
You had 6 people watching.
Yeah, I
What did
know.
I say?
So-
Did I say WWE?
No, nothing. Oh yeah, WWE. I can talk about that.
What about?
I don't watch
what
it anymore.
What about WWE?
Yeah.
That's not very direct,
Yep. All right.
John.
John has nothing.
You want to toss in a conversation topic here?
No.
Okay.
I'm
AJ,
good.
you got anything?
I do. I still have a couple left.
All right, let's go.
Next.
Oh my god.
So since he said WWE, I will say WWE 19 because
It's like they come out every year with
I
one.
know. And that's why I'm just saying it, because I want WWE 2K19 on the Switch to not be garbage.
Won't happen.
Are you gonna try to buy it a couple days around this time again too?
I will not be buying it until I see full review of it running at a decent frame rate on the Switch.
Because
the frame rate doesn't matter as long as it's a steady frame rate. What if it's running
but
at
it's
30?
not.
it drops from it starts off at like maybe 30, and as soon as you get like 3 people in the ring, it drops
like
to like
5.
15.
Yeah.
If you get another one, it
Well,
drops
that's what I'm
to
saying. Frame rate doesn't matter as long as it's steady.
It's not, though. It's choppy as shit.
Okay.
Look it up. It's bad.
I will.
Good!
Also, there's some other junk about that game. I don't know if you knew. Like, did you know that how many characters are playable in the game once you put it in your Switch? 8.
Yeah. You got, like, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Finn Balor.
Sting,
That's right,
Rikishi.
That's it.
Sting
Just
is
8.
Just 8 players.
Mankind.
You have to download the rest.
Yeah, you
You
get
have to
one.
pay to download.
No.
Oh.
You can just download them
Yeah, it
individually.
comes with one game mode and 8
Well, that would
characters.
suck for kids that didn't like me that didn't have internet until like
Suck even more if
Last
you didn't
year.
have a Switch.
Yeah, let's not talk
All
about
the cool
them
kids
not
have
having the
Switch.
internet. They don't have a Switch, which is really the sad thing.
And if you don't have a Switch,
Go
go
buy a
buy
homeless
one.
kid a Switch, people.
But don't buy Nintendo Labo. Unless you really want to.
Okay.
They already are sleeping in a cardboard box.
yeah.
They don't need
Hey, that could be one of the experiences
This
for the
could be.
Nintendo Labo.
This will teach them how to build their home.
Now,
this is your
I'll
grand piano that
straight
goes
up
to the
say-
corner of the box.
I'll straight up say I'm excited about the Labo, but not for what they're showing of it right now.
What?
It's the Nintendo Switch is already set up for being basically a VR system, using just the gamepad as a fucking visor or a vision, whatever you're gonna call it.
You said like 3
Like a
words in that
visor,
sentence
vision. Yeah, I know.
that weren't real.
Visor and vision
So
are
it's
real.
like
They're
a
just
game
not the
plaid
right
instead of
word.
pads.
So it's a virtual boy without the stands.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking of. Favorite horror movies? Maybe a different podcast. This is just about what's coming up in 2018, man. Or we might do that for like a third segment on next podcast. But yeah, augmented reality is something that Nintendo can do over other fucking companies because of how the Joy-Cons work, because of the HD Rumble and things like that. Nintendo Labo is like a stepping stone for that. So I'm not exactly excited about the Labo. I'm excited about what can come after that. If they're like, all right, there's something here.
Things like directing hand motions
Off camera.
Yeah, well, I don't think about me being off camera like that. Yeah, jiggle
So
the
who's
pennies for me.
excited
Thank you.
for the new Nintendo Switch title, Recycling Center 18?
Recycling simulator. Thank you.
Stupidest
Wait,
thing.
wait.
Where you have to take your Labo stuff and
I'm
put it in the recycling
I'm
bin.
just saying because
Out to your
I've
driveway.
seen Resident Evil
Congratulations, you
7
win the
played
game.
with a VR headset, and it made me actually want to get a VR headset. And I
Okay.
think with a Switch, you basically
I
will
want to
be
play
able-
Resident Evil on the Labo.
I'm just saying, it's a totally different experience, which has me interested.
Okay, so now that we talked about crap and everyone hates,
I don't even know whose turn it is.
My turn.
Okay.
Kind of out of stuff.
Whatever. Go for it.
Anything there ring a bell for you?
Anything here ring a bell for me?
There's about one more that I really want to hit.
That's just
fine.
say.
Neither can I.
Good luck.
Jesus.
Jesus Simulator 2018.
I'm sure there's something like that.
Yeah, nope, none of these are on anything.
Alright. AJ, you got anything left?
I think I got one more.
oh, the Dragon Ball game that's coming out.
Isn't that
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball
Dragon Ball Z,
Fighters.
yeah.
It comes out next Friday.
Yeah.
I have 2 left, and they're kind of related.
Alright, let's go.
So the first one is going to be Detective Pikachu.
Oh, that's right, because Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu.
That's the movie, not the game.
Well, that's all I give a shit about.
Well, you sound dumb.
What an idiot. Yeah. Detective Pikachu on the 3DS is going to be pretty fun, I think.
Is it like a Phoenix Wright style game?
Yeah, it's like Phoenix Wright, Professor Layton style, because you've got search around and find all the clues and stuff. It comes. Have you seen the Pikachu amiibo that comes with it?
No,
It's
but
like probably about this size.
wow,
That's a big Pikachu amiibo.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Detective Pikachu amiibo because he's got the hat on.
Detective Totodile is a comic I made 6 years ago, and Nintendo's feeling my ideas and putting it on
Oh
their
my
mascot. That's all you're telling me.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Fucking Nintendo. Never original thought in their mind. What's the other one for you?
Pokemon Switch. The full-blown Pokemon
I don't know.
experience.
I don't know if we're going to get that this year.
Yeah, I don't.
Yes, I feel like it's gonna be this year. It's gonna be holiday. It's gonna be the Odyssey of this year. I think. I'm calling it.
It
said
would.
it
It
first.
would. Part of me said it wouldn't surprise
We're
me.
gonna
but
come
it's-
back to this in 2019 and we're gonna laugh.
That's
It's
fine
yeah.
if it doesn't happen, but
That idiot liked that stupid cardboard game.
I didn't say I was paying for the cardboard game. As I said, I'm excited about what could come of it.
I can't wait to play the new Virtual Boy.
I understand.
And then I guess my final game is Bloodstained. Ritual of the Night comes out this year, which is Koji Igarashi. And basically, Konami doesn't like video games anymore. So he's like, I'll make a Castlevania, or like a classic style Castlevania with blackjack and hookers. And he's doing it. And I kickstarted that game, I think, $110, so I had a special edition of it. And
You
if you
actually
like
get into the Kickstarter stuff?
some of them,
Really?
I did not get the one for Shenmue 3 because that game's going to be a terrible disappointment to anyone who's like,
that's a game stuck in development hell. Is Shenmue 3.
Well, it's because the last two were undersold their development costs by like $15 million. It was crazy.
Aye.
Yeah.
We're close.
But yeah, definitely Bloodstained looks like a classic Castlevania game, which most people who watch the show know I'm a big fan of.
Really?
Yeah, it looks good. You play as this girl who has like this weird disease that puts this stained glass like kind of like tattoo all over her body, and she's going to this like remote haunted whatever because supposedly the cure's there.
The band?
Yes,
Nice.
Robert Smith is going to save her.
No.
They're also going to have Simon Belmont show up, but he's actually a character named Byman Selfa.
That's not real.
I'm insulted. How do you not know? Were you in the Kickstarter to find out about the stuff we're not allowed to talk about, Mr. By myself?
Didn't you do a Kickstarter for Mighty Number 9 too?
I did not. That was Jared.
Jared.
He put like $250 into that game.
There's a Swampfire.
I think I've got a poster for it.
Which game is this?
Mighty Number
For
9.
what, Swampfire?
No, Mighty Number 9.
Oh, dude, that game.
I do. I think I've got
It
a
was
big
supposed to be the
poster
Mega
for
Man
it.
spiritual
You do.
successor,
Uh,
and it was not.
Yeah, it was given. Basically, the artist of Mega Man was like, I'd like to do another Mega Man game because Capcom doesn't want to do them. And he did. And it was trash. And then Capcom's like, this is how you do a Mega Man game. And put one out. They just put out a fucking trailer, and everyone's like, man, remember when we were excited about Mighty Number 9? Like, we're excited about this? God, we were stupid. But yeah,
That's it for the games, right?
that's it for the games.
Alright. You're gonna do the favorite horror movie since
Yeah,
you got that question?
we'll have the third section,
Alright.
which is usually going to be a weird news story, and any questions like we get throughout the thing we'll answer. Favorite horror movie is what we're being asked tonight,
I have two.
and
you only get one.
you can have two. I don't give a shit.
Listen, we did a top 10 and it had to be 15 because of John, so I
Yeah,
can do two.
so my favorite horror movie is the original Exorcist. I think it's well paced. It's got great acting. It's got great atmosphere, and like when I originally saw it, I think I was just the right age to still be like super scared.
I'm still that age.
Yeah, like that movie is I don't know. There's just something really well done. It's just really well done. And it's also kind of creepy that everyone who worked on it died mysteriously. Like all these kind of weird ways.
Not every single one.
No, the
Always
little girl
that
still.
one guy.
No, it's the little girl who was possessed during the movie. She's alive? What the fuck?
Technically, not everyone died.
Technically, not
There
everyone
was a
who's alive is
bootleg
alive.
Oh,
operation.
shit. I could have, thinking about that, I could have thrown that in of my TV shows, but I'll throw it in here. My other favorite horror movies are the Evil Dead and Army of Darkness trilogy. I love those films.
Okay.
Ash vs. Evil Dead season 3 is
Nah,
coming out
I
this
do have
year.
to ask, did you go see The Exorcist Stairs and The Exorcist House when you were in DC?
No.
See.
We didn't have time for that.
Yeah, we were literally at a con for 3 days.
Well, 2 days. The third day was East Starland.
No, 3 days. 'Cause remember, it started Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then
Oh,
Sunday.
yeah, Sunday was East Starland.
Yeah, we didn't do a whole lot this Saturday, which I kind of regret. Or it was either Friday or Saturday that we like kind of skipped out a little early. I regret it. I wish we just would have said fuck it and been miserable and
Yeah.
had those memories, but whatever.
It was still a great time.
Yeah, we'll do again eventually.
Yes.
All right, who's up next?
I'll go next. So my one would be the original Halloween movie.
It's good.
I was not a fan of it growing up, but like the more I watched it, I came to appreciate it more. Not many of the Halloween movies are great after that. H2O is okay. Resurrection's funny. The Rob Zombie ones are trash. But the other one I have is the whole Child's Play / Chucky series. I love those.
Those are funny.
I love those.
There's-
Like they started off like
Oh,
the
my
first
day.
the first couple are actually like horror movies, and then they just get fun after that.
I
It's
mean,
just great.
You can. Is the second one when they're at the military school or whatever?
I think
That's
that's
three.
3.
Okay, is that the one with like the giant weird metal bird? Is that 4?
No, there's only 1, 2, 3, and then there's Bride of Chucky.
And there's Seed of Chucky.
Right. I know. I'm just saying, like that doesn't
Okay.
go numerical after that.
I've only seen bits of Bride of Chucky. It's like
Bride of Chucky's probably my favorite.
It's funny.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's very
And
funny.
it
It
has
is very
Jennifer
funny.
Tilly, who looks amazing for her age at that time.
And she still looks amazing in those.
Yeah.
She still does them.
Oh, shit. No, I know she did the new Chucky films. So there's like 2 new ones out.
There's
like
Seed
Cult
of Chucky.
I don't know if
Last
mine-
year was Curse of Chucky.
And there's Cult of Chucky now. I think another one.
No,
just
Curse.
dropped.
No, Curse is the newest one.
Okay.
I don't know if mine count as horror.
What?
I love the Saw movies.
I was gonna say, if you
I
say-
count them as
if you
horror.
Well, the
say
last
Star
couple-
Wars-
They count as horror.
The last couple weren't that great. I love the Hostel movies. And I don't love them, but they're so bad they're good, and I'd watch them again. The Jeepers Creepers movies. They are just a straight rip-off of like 4 other movies.
Jeepers Creepers.
Well, it's funny. The third one that just came out, that song never plays. They must not got the rights to it.
He doesn't rent out stuff to pedophiles.
Who's that?
Hello, Lance. How's it going? It's going good, man. We're just finishing up here. We're doing our question and answer.
So,
However I want to say it.
I guess I'll go with
You
my
didn't say
favorite
it.
horror movie then.
Well, I mean, you're the last
I'm gonna
one,
go
so-
with John Carpenter's The Thing.
Ooh.
Wow.
Love that movie.
Good one.
Yeah.
So we last time I watched that, we got snowed in at the house. And
Have you played the game?
I do have the game. I actually got into an argument with my old roommate about that because he said it wasn't the sequel. And I'm like, dude, it was. John Carpenter was like, yeah, this is the sequel.
Yeah.
But no, we got snowed in because we had a heavy snowfall, so it was just the perfect atmosphere. We watched the prequel that came out later, which was okay, but the original is the greatest.
Do you have the Newt Gunray figure in the Star Wars Phantom Menace collection? I don't know.
John,
Well,
will check
John.
that right now.
Yeah, come on, John. We're trying to get
Don't
you
do
a
the
sale
Phantom
here.
Menace figures.
I suggest you go to 192 South Main Street in Bowling Green, Ohio, and find out. Or message the page at Rock'em Sock'em Retro on Facebook.
Yeah.
What's the
What was the best question of the night? I guess what was a Swampfire was the best question of the night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, we definitely learned what a Swampfire is, and it is
Cajun
not.
seasoning.
It is not what you think it is. It is a Cajun seasoning.
Which I think we're gonna have to try now.
Yeah, but it's for like a seafood boil. We'd have to go like
Dude,
seafood
yeah.
boil.
Like, yeah, that's not too bad.
That's not.
There's only 8 left.
Man, they've been.
See,
See, they should hire us for hype men. There was 11 left earlier. No, it was.
From the
I need.
UK.
Well, I mean,
Here's
he's in
a-
the UK.
I need to
so
know
you
it was
should probably
there.
What's he
Well,
want? I'm
He
sorry.
wants a Star Wars figure.
Which one?
What's he really looking
Newt, what was it? Newt Gunray?
Yeah, Newt Gunray.
But it has to be the Phantom Menace one.
for? Phantom Menace is up there, dummy.
You got a Jar Jar Binks up there too?
Yeah.
I burned all those.
You would.
But yeah, In closing, like, we got anything to close out with, guys?
Or any other questions, real quick?
Yeah.
Well, John's,
Okay, talk.
Yeah, well.
while
we're
John's
not-
digging through Star Wars figures,
Yeah.
look at that A.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Well,
That
I
milkshake
really
brings
think
up
that,
more
I really think we're wrapped up for the week, guys.
It doesn't look like I got new gun right.
No new gun right. Sorry, man.
Sorry, bro.
Rune Hako is also a good item. Alright. We'll take your word on that one.
Nerds.
The other word of the day, nerds. So, yeah.
Just out of nowhere.
He was talking about but you've never used the comm chip.
That is-
Fools. Sorry.
I wonder if it's the
We're
worst.
getting mocked
It does.
because we have not used Star Wars stuff. At least I hope it's not real.
We can set this up in front of something else.
Yeah, get all the Youngbloods figures over here. We'll get all the Rob Liefeld
No,
fans
let's
in
get
this.
the Beanie Babies.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
There we
Bitches
go.
love the
We'll have a
Beanie
new.
Babies.
That'll be our next podcast. Your top 10 favorite Beanie Babies.
Radar, Blizzard, Chocolate the Moose.
Owlette.
Hey, there's a whole stack
Did you
of
say
chocolate.
did you say Radar because he brought up MASH earlier? Is that why?
No, because there's a bat named Radar.
Jamie Farr is a national treasure. I hate you.
All right, that's everything for the P.Switch podcast tonight, guys. God damn it. Goodbye and good night.
On the hoodie.
Ugh,
Oh, it is.
I'm so glad this is over.